Hello fellow cinephiles, Film Guru here today. Today I'll be reviewing Red Sparrow. Now this is a new film from Francis Lawrence, who'd done Constantine and a variety of other things I've enjoyed. It stars Jennifer Lawrence, Jeremy Irons and Joel Edgerton. And it is a story of a young ballet dancer who's injured in a performance, which puts an end to her career, and she ends up needing money to support her and her mother. Her mother's unwell and needs doctors and stuff. And because of her dancing, she's allowed to stay in this house. But if she can't dance anymore, then it's only a matter of time before they kick her out. And she has an uncle in the government, and he offers her an opportunity just to do a little bit of spy stuff, I guess. Exchange replica phone for another phone to gather information about this particular person, which she does do, and then she witnesses a murder that she didn't expect was going to happen, and then she gets involved in this espionage world, and she gets sent to this sort of spy camp, I guess you could say, where she learns bits and pieces about using your body to get what needs to be done, believing who you are, training in becoming that sort of thing that you need to be as a Red Sparrow, as they're called, which Charlotte Rampling's in it as well, and she plays that sort of teacher sort of character within that school. And then from there, it's just like she gets involved in this spy sort of thing, and this thing happening. There's a guy giving away government secrets, and she has to find out who that is to please her uncle who's in the government. It's Russian, so it's cold, it's dark, it's gloomy at times. It reminds me of those early Russian spy thrillers that came out, and it's sort of, you get swept up in the world though, even though it is like that. And it's a very interesting sort of world to be swept up in. I like those spy thriller type things. They remind me, probably early Bond sort of stuff like that, which really, entices you into the world, even though it is dark and gloomy. Now, look, I found this a very interesting film. I didn't know a lot about it. When the first trailer came out, it was more of a teaser trailer, and it was just one scene particularly. Then an extended trailer came out, a full-length trailer that I got to see, and it interests me. It reminded me, I thought it might have been like Romanoff, from Avengers, Scarlett Johansson's character. Might have been her backstory type thing. That's what I thought it was going to go for. But it ended up being more like a prequel to Atomic Blonde. In a way, like her character could become Charlize Theron's character, and that's what it felt like. And it also reminded me of Girl with a Dragon Tattoo too, because of the dark and twistedness, and even though they were Swedish and this is Russian, it sort of had the same sort of feel. Jennifer Lawrence gives one of her best performances in a long time. I still think Winter's Bone is one of her best, and I was really impressed with what she does here. She has a Russian accent. She learned a bit of dancing, martial arts. There's a variety of things that she did in this. And her chemistry between her and Joel Edgerton is really, really great. And you really feel for her. The only things that I struggled with this film was I didn't like, I found it overly violent for no reason. Like, you needed to show the darkness of that world. I get that, but it was very violent, very sexual, which I didn't think it needed to be so sexual. There is a scene where she strips down completely naked. There's someone standing in front of her hiding, her nudity, but still, I just thought that was really graphic. I didn't know that we really needed that. And besides that, I kind of enjoyed it, like it's a good sort of spy thriller. Final verdict, if you like a good spy thriller, something interesting set in Russia, a bit cold, dark, and mysteries and twists and turns. The good guys aren't all good, the bad guys aren't all bad, and who's good and who's bad, and it just sort of mixes together. And if you like a good spy thriller, you'll really enjoy this. Look, I'll give it 4 out of 5. I think it could have been better, but I think 4 is a good solid number for it. So if you've enjoyed what you've watched here today, please subscribe down the bottom. Otherwise, until next time, enjoy the movies.